everybody, I'm Rachael Ray, and today I'm in the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. This vibrant hub of the West attracts outdoor adventure seekers and travelers who love art, shopping, and high-end dining. But travelers, beware, because Denver's restaurant bills can rise higher than the Rockies. Should I be worried? I've got just 24 hours and $40. So can I prospect my way to some golden dining opportunities, or will I have to pan the city for an extra $1? You gotta stick around to find out. Surrounded by flat prairies and Rocky Mountain peaks, Denver, Colorado rises up as a gleaming capital of the West. Modern and burgeoning, they call it the Mile High City. That's right, if you climb the steps of the state capitol, you'll reach 5,280 feet above sea level. Phew, makes me dizzy just saying that. Okay, so here's something interesting. This says 1 mile high, but 2 or 3 steps later, this is at least a couple feet more, this says 1 mile high too. Let's just say I'm somewhere in the vicinity of 5,280, 1 mile high. It wasn't high ground that brought settlers here, but that bewitching stuff, gold. Back in 1858, a prospector named William Green Russell discovered a few flecks of gold along a tributary of Cherry Creek, and you know the rest. But today, Denver is loaded with golden nuggets that you don't have to pan in creek beds to find. Like historic Lower Downtown, or Lodo. Here, period homes and warehouses from the late 1800s have been turned into hip restaurants and galleries. Yeah, I really enjoy walking cities. Usually everything's really easy to get around. All the restaurants and shops, they're all in concentrated areas. I just love that. Larimer Square was meant for walking. After all, it was once the main street of Denver. Today, it has exactly what I like. Shops, nightclubs, and lots of restaurants. I think I'll start my day by checking out some of these boutiques. Ooh, this one looks kind of funky. I saw in the window there that this place was voted best jeans in Denver. So I thought I'd check it out. Only $145, no extra charge for the whole. Subtle. This could be the official $40 a day travel hat. And you just look up and go cross-eyed trying to figure out what city is next. Fun. What is the name of the artist? Her name is Susan Skiven. Beautiful stuff. You know, you have very good taste in all things, it seems. Listen, I'm starting to get a little hungry. Can you tell me where to go for breakfast?
I think Julia Blackbird's, definitely, which is up in Highland Square. It was a great place.
What kind of food do they do?
Southwestern cuisine.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, all right, cowgirl store to the Southwestern breakfast.
Definitely,
I can deal with that.
definitely.
That's cool. All right. Located in northwest Denver, Julia Blackbird's is only 3 miles from downtown. You know, my favorite part of visiting big cities is to check out all the funky little areas on the outskirts. This one's called Highland Square, and it is too cool. All these great little boutiques and antique shops and great restaurants. Ooh, I'm excited and hungry. Here's breakfast. Julia Blackbird's attracts diners from far and wide thanks to its warm, inviting atmosphere. And take a look at the art on these walls. Hi, table for one? Yep, just me. Thank you. You're welcome. Great. Julia's serves up a fusion of Native American, Mexican, and Spanish flavors prepared del corazon, from the heart. For owner Julie Siegfried, food isn't a business, it's a way of life. And she's all about fresh ingredients. Good for flavor and lower costs, too. So when she chooses her chilies, she takes time to know the farmer who grew them, and guess who benefits from that kind of care? You bet. That's us. See what we got here. Oh, wow, everything sounds great. They have blue corn griddle cakes with
peach syrup. How good does that sound? Ooh, this one sounds really good. Pastry shell with eggs, chilies, queso, potatoes, and chorizo. All my favorites. Only $5.50 too. I'm gonna go with that.
Were you ready to order?
Yeah, actually, I made a pretty quick decision here. I'm gonna try your quiche.
Okay.
Sounds great. And a big cup of coffee.
Okay. This quiche starts out like any other. Julie beats fresh eggs and cream and pours them into a pastry crust. But hold on. Here comes the Southwestern bang. Potatoes, chorizo, those famous chilies, and a touch of queso fresco. Once baked, it's ready for a tangy chili sauce and one last sprinkling of fresh cheese.
Oh, that looks great. Thank you. Smells really good. Ooh, look at that chili sauce on there. Mmm. Nice and spicy. Lots of chilies going on and the chorizo. And that sauce is fantastic. Starting my day with a little kick.
You know what? This treat to my taste buds, including coffee, tax, and tip, only set me back $8.59, leaving me with over $31 for the rest of my day. Can't complain about that. Coming up, panning for gold. Records, that is.
Underground.
And I'm looking to strike it rich.
Oh, look, there it is. Focaccia on homemade bread.
But will this turn out to be fool's gold? Stick around and find out.
This Food Network program brought to you by Citi. Credit card and...
If you're looking for a deal of a meal, don't just order off the menu. Check out the special for bargains. Once a frontier town of the Wild West, Denver takes pride in its past. You can spot historic landmarks everywhere. Remember the unsinkable Molly Brown who survived the Titanic? Here's her house, a Victorian jewel restored to its 1910 splendor. For culture lovers, there's a wealth of museums and art galleries and enough exhibits to keep you browsing for weeks. But don't worry, around every corner, there's a cafe, a pub, or a restaurant to keep your energy up. And since this is gold digger country, I think I'll check out a store full of golden oldies. Cool. Maybe I'll even find a good buy on some old favorites.
Okay, what else do I want to check out? Search goes on.
Well, I didn't find exactly the bargain I was looking for. Let's hope I have better luck finding a good lunch deal. Ooh, jackpot. Check it out. This free paper's got the best of Denver listed. See what they have to say here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Best French, best Indian. You know, whenever I'm thumbing through local papers, I keep my eye out for certain budget buzzwords, you know, like specials and early bird. Here's one here, best Italian lunch special. Does that sound like me or what? I'm gonna write that one down for sure. Parisi, an Italian market and deli. What more could a girl ask for? With a bakery on site turning out fresh breads and traditional pizzas, no wonder the crowds come in droves. The deli sales help keep meal prices down. But there's no skimping on the fare with a tempting array of cheeses, salamis, salads, and olives. And for those with a craving for pasta, there's a choice of homemade sauces to please every palate.
Ooh, smells good. Special. Well, that's their specialty. Ooh, add arugula pesto to your sandwich. Panini, that's on baguette. Oh, number 3 sounds great. Prosciutto, fresh mozzarella, lettuce, tomato with the arugula pesto would be perfect. What can I get for you? Hi, I think I'll have your number 3 focaccia sandwich, and I'd like it as a special with the arugula pesto. Okay.
While I feast on the sights in the deli case, they make my sandwich in the back, starting with fresh focaccia, hot out of the oven. Then there's the pesto, made with arugula to give it a little bite, and blended with anchovies, capers, and parmesan. Next, it's time to stack on the centerpiece. Thinly sliced prosciutto and mozzarella, the real stuff, pulled by hand. Top it off with tomato and lettuce. Now there's a sandwich.
Would you like a cup of ice with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rachel, there you go. Ooh, it's beautiful. Thanks.
The homemade focaccia.
Whew. I think I got one of the last spots. Okay, here it goes. Wow. Just like Italy. Fantastic. The first thing you taste is that arugula pesto. I'm so glad I got that. And the mozzarella, that is real fresh mozzarella. Not salty, just smooth and creamy and delicious. All on that homemade focaccia with herbs and extra virgin olive oil. Fantastic.
What better way to go than dining at a deli where the food is top-notch but doesn't cost a bundle? Only $8.81 for a fabulous sandwich even my mother would love. That leaves me with over $22 for the rest of my day.
Wow, is that great? I'm so glad I took the time to check out that free local paper. It was a gold mine of information. And you know, the special worked out to be extra special right here.
Coming up, they claim they brew more beer here than any other state in the country.
Where's a good place to get a beer?
Can I sample a few without going under?
Cheers!
Take a bite out of life with Food Network. We're travel. We're adventure. We're a world of new discoveries. Look for all new episodes and specials. Come taste life. Food Network.
With spectacular natural beauty at its doorstep, Denver, Colorado is a magnet for people who love wide open spaces. This place is a wonderland for outdoor activities like whitewater rafting, fishing, skiing, and hiking. And with an average of 300 days of sunshine a year, it's a sports lover's heaven.
I wish I had more time to take advantage of the great outdoors here in Denver, but since I've only got the one day, I think I'm gonna skip the athletic activities and just keep working out my taste buds.
As a matter of fact, with all this walking, I've worked up a pretty good thirst. My guidebook says Colorado produces more beer than any other state. The most famous beer here is Coors, whose Denver location is the largest single brewery in the world. But here you'll also find loads of microbreweries and brew pubs. I think it's time to ask the locals what they drink.
So you guys, I'm not from around here. Where does a girl go to get a nice, cold, locally made beer?
You'd go to Wincoop's.
Wincoop's, where's that, you know?
It's down this direction on Wincoop.
Cool. You guys, where's the best brew pub in town?
Wincoop.
I'd say Rock Bottom.
Rock Bottom and Wincoop.
Yeah.
Or where's a good place to get a beer?
Beer. Wincoop. Yeah, Wincoop.
Wincoop's?
Rock Bottom.
Everybody says Wincoop's and Rock Bottom. A second vote for both.
Oh, you got to go to Wincoop's Brewery.
Looks like Wincoop's gets the vote. Located right across from Union Station, Wincoop's is housed in the old J.S. Brown Mercantile Building and is one of 15 microbreweries and brew pubs in the downtown area. Here, fresh, handcrafted brews are served directly from the keg, naturally carbonated and preservative-free. But here's the best part. Wincoop's offers tours of the brewery and tastings afterwards of anything they've got on tap, including their ales, porters, stouts, and lagers. And best of all, each 4-ounce sampler costs just $1. Now I'm really getting thirsty.
Hello, how you doing?
Tour,
This is the
right?
tour, yeah.
Good.
How you doing?
What'd I miss?
I was just explaining that this is our storage and service cooler. All the beers that you see served at the bar come directly out of this cooler. Got 86 taps throughout the restaurant, and we're the 6th largest brew pub in the nation. We usually have 12 to 14 beers on tap.
Cool.
That includes root beer and chili beer and the goofier things that we do. But,
The goofier.
yeah. That is pale malt. We're gonna grind that malt into what we call grist. The grist then falls into our elevator here, and that takes it up to the brew house, which is where we're gonna go next.
We're getting closer to the bar, ladies.
All right.
Do you have a favorite beer?
I drink a lot of the Rail Yard, a lot of the cider, a lot of Weiss beer, a lot of the IPA. Schwartz beer is really good.
Oh, IPA. So pretty much you don't have a favorite. That'd be like picking your favorite
It
child.
kind of changes with the seasons, really, you know.
I'm the same with
drinking
food,
the most
so
on.
I respect
understand
it.
that.
I'm the same with food.
It's nice to have a variety.
Yeah.
All right, let's go out to the bar here. Pour you guys some samples. They're $1 a piece. We've got 12 beers you can choose from.
Great.
What can I get you?
Well, okay, I'll start. I definitely want the IPA. I want the Rail Yard. And then, I don't know, what do you think? You're the brewmaster.
You want to try some hard cider?
Oh, that's great. That's really popular where I'm from, too. I'll try some hard cider. Sounds like a nice selection.
3 samples at $1 a piece. Hard to beat that price. And some of the beers here are even served the old-fashioned way, on an English hand-pull faucet.
Cheers! All right. Taste it. That's my IPA, yeah? Love it.
All right.
Compliments.
Thank you very much.
Did you try the cider yet? It's wonderful. Oh, this is dangerous. Very drinkable. Doesn't taste enough like alcohol. My brother would love this. He's an aficionado of the hard ciders. Now I'm going to try the Rail Yard. Very even, a little bit sweet in the background. It's nice, really drinkable. I still like my IPAs, though.
Good company, good brews. I am liking this place.
Cheers! Cheers! This is a good time for 3 months.
15 brew pubs in one city means very competitive prices. I sampled 3 house brews, and with tax and tip, it cost me just over $4. What a steal. And you know what that means? A comfortable budget of over $18 left for dinner.
Now that is the sweet taste of success. Once again, the locals did not let me down. Now this is one area that I wasn't going to trust any guidebook. If you want to know about great local beer, you gotta ask the locals. Right, girls? Cheers. All right. Cheers.
Coming up, it's usually fancy and often expensive.
Yes, I think I'm going to have the pork au champignon.
So, can I feast on authentic French cuisine and not break the bank?
How do you Iron Chef?
We staged our own little family Iron Chef battle.
Tell us how you Iron Chef at FoodNetwork.com. If we pick your story, you could appear on Food Network. How do you Iron Chef? We want to know at FoodNetwork.com.
You've gotten your hands full grilling for a crowd. A lesser man might be content to finish those brats and leave them shivering on a platter. But you, my friend, had the foresight to start a bratwurst hot tub. Thanks to an old tin pan, a couple of spare beers, and some buttered onions, even the stragglers can enjoy a hot, juicy Johnsonville brat. Behold, the company Grillmeister. Welcome to heaven on a bun. Welcome to Johnsonville.
One-step color that lasts all day? Says who? For my money, honey, only Outlast will do. Outlast lasts up to 16 hours, even through eating and drinking. There's your proof. Now you know who's talking truth. Outlast lip color from CoverGirl.
Good life. What's better than getting America's #1 home appliance brand? Getting it for 20% off. So get moving. This Friday and Saturday, get 20% off the Kenmore home appliance you've been dreaming of. Only at Sears. Never before has 20% off given you more. More clean. More control. More room. More wow. Friday and Saturday only. 20% off? That's sweet. Sears. Good life, great price.
I'm proud to build trucks and SUVs to a higher standard.
Professional grade.
I'm proud to build the world's most powerful V8 pickups.
The most powerful mid-size SUVs.
The most powerful full-size SUVs.
And I'm proud to offer something we've never done before.
Our very own employee discount. You pay what we pay.
Not a cent more.
Get an 05 Sierra 1500 Crew Cab two-wheel drive SLE for just $24,116 with your employee discount. See your local GMC dealers today.
The Fine Living Summer Beach House Getaway. Win 7 nights in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and a new GMC Yukon. Enter now at fineliving.com.
Do your research. Haute cuisine can be found for reasonable... Denver has come a long way from its early days as a gold digger's outpost. One look at the vast performing arts center downtown and you know sophistication has arrived. Here you can choose from opera, symphony, or dance. And did I mention nightclubs? When it comes to eating dinner, you can still find cowboy grub like buffalo and wild game, but there's also cuisine here from around the world. You know, while I was traveling around town today, I scouted out a few places I might like to have dinner. One in particular really jumped out. It actually calls itself the Affordable French Restaurant. Okay, 2 key words there, affordable and French. It's got me written all over it. There's no hefty price tags at Le Central, where they play down the stuffy and play up the flavors with the classic cuisine of Provence. The menu isn't a mile long, but it changes every day to incorporate the freshest available ingredients. And you can usually count on finding some good selections of meat, seafood, and vegetarian dishes, with occasional specialties like mussels and clams. And Affordable doesn't stop with the entree. They've got plenty of dessert and fine wine choices for the cost-conscious eater as well. You know, this menu is classic French and at an unbelievable price. For instance, they have a roast half duckling with a raspberry sauce for only $13.95. And this sounds just gorgeous. Grilled pork tenderloin with a wild mushroom fricassee for only $12.95. Too good to pass on.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Have you decided?
Yes, I think I'm going to have the pork au champignon. And, Cersei, just some ginger ale. Do you have ginger ale?
Certainly.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Pork au champignon is all about the mushrooms. In this case, it's morel, shiitake, and portobello, along with a hint of cinnamon and cloves. Next, they make a tangy tomato sauce from tomato paste, brown sugar, and spices. While the flavors are blending, my grilled pork tenderloin is sliced and dressed with spring vegetables. Add the fricassee on top and it's done. This is French country cooking at its best. Oh, thank you. It's beautiful.
Bon appetit.
Merci. It really is beautiful. I can't get over the size of the portion. Look at all those mushrooms. Wow. It's got a ton of orange zest going through it. Really unexpected. Works beautifully with it, though. The pork is extremely tender. Yeah, it really works. Delicious. Let's try a couple of the veggies. He has sort of sweet vegetables going with the pork. Sugar snap peas and nice sweet carrots. You know, it's terrific to find affordable French food in a big city. Bet this meal cost me a fortune, right? No way. Including tax and tip, it only set me back $17.73. That means after a whole day of panning for gold, I spent only $39.36. Not too bad for a first-time prospector. You know, I'm sad I'm out of time here in Denver because it's one of those big cities that has a really homey kind of small-town feel to it. And you know, when it comes to the food, no matter what your taste is, they have something for everyone here. And best of all, I made my budget. I'm Rachael Ray. Join me next time when we take a bite out of a whole new city for just $40 a day. For more information about this episode,